Hey guys, thanks for clicking on this video. Today I'm going to show you how to do an increase and decrease when working with a single crochet. So I've started off with a row of 10 single crochets, and in our next row, we're going to increase this to make 20 single crochets. So we're going to start with just chaining one and turning our work. And then in this first stitch right here, we're going to work one single crochet. And then into that same space, to increase, we just need to work one more single crochet. So that's one increase. So again, we need to go into our next stitch, working one single crochet. And then to increase, we're going to go into that same stitch there and do one more single crochet. And again, so we're going into our next stitch, single crochet, and into that same stitch, doing one more single crochet. And you should notice your work start to curl a little bit, and that just means you're doing your increases properly. So we're just going to work this across the row, and you can follow along to practice, and I'll meet you back at the last stitch. Okay, so we're on our last stitch. So we're just going to go into our last one, single crochet, and then increase with one more single crochet into that stitch. So now we have kind of this little rainbow shape. And if I did this right, we should have 20 stitches across our row. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. So that's how you increase with the single crochet. So now I'm going to show you how to decrease these 20 stitches back into 10 stitches, which is also called decreasing 2 together 10 times across this next row. So decreasing 2 together is exactly what it sounds like. We're going to take 2 stitches and crochet them into one single crochet. So to do that, we need to insert our hook into the first stitch, yarn over and pull up a loop. And instead of completing our single crochet, we're actually going to go into the next stitch and pull up another loop. So now we have 3 on our hook, and we're going to yarn over and pull through all 3 of those loops, which gives us one single crochet. So again, we're going to crochet decrease these 2 together. So we're going to go into the first stitch, yarn over and pull up a loop, and then go through our next stitch and yarn over and pull up another loop. And then we yarn over and pull through all 3 of those loops. So now we have 2 single crochets in our row. And then again, so going into our first stitch, yarning over, pulling up a loop, going through our next stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, And now that we have 3 loops, we're going to yarn over and pull through all 3 of those. So I'm just going to repeat this across the row, and you can follow along to practice, and I'll meet you back at our last decrease. Okay, so we're at our last decrease of our last 2 stitches. So again, we're going to go into our first stitch, pull up a loop, and then go into our next stitch and pull up another loop. And then we're just going to yarn over and pull through all 3. So now if I did this correctly, we should have 10 stitches in our row. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So that's how you do both a single crochet increase and decrease. Thanks for watching.